as we start the match. Schultz coming over, 404, fight against Oktogon on Foy. Rockets are being... Whoa, bit of a bubble there. There we go. Rockets are being yeeted. I'm waiting for no skill to unleash his loads. That is a very bad phrase. Markers have been set by the artillery as well. Is he gonna go in against that branch? No. Ah, the beauty of having it loose. Ah. Peppering everything there with their beautiful, beautiful autocannon. I might actually leave these because I just realized that we have another cast on the other side. So maybe I should try to keep it more, you know, mixed here. It is, after all, yeah, it's 99. Okay. So I need to basically cover both sides. All right, I can do that, for after all, we are watching the north mostly here. People making their way in here at the moment. West Band, of course, will be initially captured by 404 here. There's not even a doubt about it. We already see that I have moved some of the units here to the right center area. Not much in the straight center here in the middle. But they're holding the flanks. A light tank making its way. Skill trying a bit of a thing there. Let's have a little peek. But Alper, you need to watch the capture of the point. Mate, if you need to watch... If you're here and you're worried that they might not capture... You know. Yeah. I'm not gonna... If they're not able to capture Westbend, I'm really gonna wonder what I'm doing here. Impact, lovely, there we go. Let's get a nice little angle. You might over get shelled now. Wobbly tank goes wobbly. No skill might, and gets popped there by Darkstar. And I think I need to cough. Oh, sorry. Matthias down there. Let's have a little fight. In between, initial capture, progress, and everything else is looking alright at the moment. And come on, come on, come on. Go around the corner. That's a grenade that he didn't know about. Missed shots. A rocket support coming in as well. I could just go around the corner. Rockets are being exchanged. And that should be a pop, but he is not reacting. And all three get removed. It was too miserable to watch, so everybody got punished. I like it. Already a good start to this. Artillery marker is already down there. We will see that that area get artillery in a moment. But overall, situation is as you would expect from initial clash here on Foy. Ready for one artillery, come on. Ah, still far away. Ah, there we go. Artillery is coming in. They're in the little ditch there. That's gonna be fine. Pipsy on the side. Mike accidentally splashed. Yeah, there we go. Good. What do we have on this lovely, lovely screen here? Back to shenanigans by Ray and Todes Noodle. Definitely let's make his way. Lighting. Lots of light tanks and other tanks making their way here. Recon tank as well. Do I go recon tank? Nobody's hunting the recon tank yet. Bit worrying, but then again, they're fast, they're great, they're amazing. Okay. AT gun built on the side. I might actually just get one little tank kill on the screen. Yoink. Go for a moment. Over to Foy already. When did they get damaged? Oh, this is gonna take some time, isn't it? I was hoping we would have like a 5-second view of this. We just see the medium tank destroy this recon tank, but don't think we're gonna get any of that shenanigan. Oh, we might be lucky. Yeah, wiggle around. Come on. And come on, come on, come on. Medium tank is coming into view in a moment. Oh! Are they gonna hunt a medium tank? Yep! Alright, boys, let's do this. Missed. Okay. Might have been HE, fair enough. Impact, yeah, you might want to do a little bit of a turn there. You're not gonna outmaneuver this. There we go, beautiful turn. And did not miss the ground. Ground still on the backtrack. And slightly dangerous. Greyhound could still win this. There we go, another impact. And gets stuck. Tag didn't expect it though. Complete miss of fire. This is gonna be a hilarious match, isn't it? And yeah, slightly stuck. There we go. And behind. And cinematic angle. Misses as well. This is gonna be a fun match. I can already see it. Okay. Ricochet. Okay. And there we go, the Greyhound goes down. Okay, congratulations to Erobus. I read it as Erobusi for a second. Erobus, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and what is that? Yoris. Yoris, yo. There we go. Back into the action, back in the south. But although we missed all the action, you missed nothing. It's them fighting in a forest with an overpowerful German side. Everything is cool, cold, and crisp. And everybody voted on Oktogon to win this. Oh boy. I did impacts on the tanks. Well, I did here one too many. Light tank down. Medium tank available. And Rico tank advancing at the moment. We shall play these guys here from Oktogon, even including Berg. What a great name. Clearly a superior player. MG slightly peppering the forest here. All is good in the deep forests around Foy. I call closer while these tanks are trying to hit anything. Shifty goes down. Tyke, no skill, still trying to advance here. Problem is, of course, tank support and other bad shenanigans. He also down, only skill, or rather no skill alive. Goes unnoticed, then be said he is a rifleman, so he's not going to do much amazing stuff here. Could take down an OP, could down take. Wow. Could take down a garrison, but yeah, he's just gonna horribly get murdered, isn't he? Good luck, the little man. In the meantime, bombing run is coming down. Not sure about that setup of a bombing run there. It's not gonna hit anybody, presumably, maybe. There we go. It's not the greatest one, is it? I mean, maybe if Oktogon forces are able to advance there quickly enough. I mean, Miller and Voodoo are running into the bombing run. Yeah, fair enough there for their deaths. I mean, a bombing run for two people? Would have been nice if a nice little, you know, garrison maybe on Westband removed. Could have even... Well, you could have taken both because you can't, like, say X there and then Y there as a bit of a from here to here bombing run. Which I still would love to see. Alright, I'm gonna stay here for a tiny little moment longer. And then we're gonna go up there into other shenanigans. We're gonna watch these nerds fight. But I also want to see Slicks and others do the shenanigans here. Ah, the grey coat, yeah, advances. There we go, good. And gets horribly shot in the arm. Ah, boy. So much open ground, so much carnage, so much shenanigans. Can I have one little peek for a moment? Yeah, he does have no idea where the bullets are coming, trying to shoot through there. Again, before you think, oh, that's a cheat. It's just admin camera tries to do a POV. That's not completely work 100%. But then again, it's a feature we don't really need for anything really admin-wise, do we? I should unlock him from him so he doesn't get any ping. Where is? There we go. Slick state movement advance with slight fire support there. Has been spotted though. And that's another bombing run. That's another bombing run. Could be quite painful for Slicksy. Oh my god! Slicks directly remove bombing run carries on. Sam West, also the command of the enemy side, by the way. Oktogon commander on our side, 44. It is Kicks loses. The cookieless one. Akuma, I think I remember that name. Huh. But as you'd expect, at the moment, there's not much going on here in terms of gaining ground, losing ground, something ground. Might stay for the front for attack here on this area, but in a moment we're gonna jump over to the right side. Slicksy still on the shenanigans here. Yeah, the problem is, where do you go? The right side here on the east is full of enemy MGs, openers, and such things. It's not a great little area to be in. But what map, or rather, what area is good on fire, I wonder? Tanks been removed. Recon tech for the Germans is down at the moment. So is American Tanko here. Let's have a little bit of a grill party on the side as we see that at the moment Oktogon is getting in a bit here on the E and F5 and 6 area. They have at least F6 under the control here. Overall, they're getting more ground in the east. I would assume they're trying to get at least somewhere here to Foy and then, you know, plonk in on the left. I would like to see some kind of shenanigan here with a truck or somebody else going the long way all around and then appearing somewhere here. That'd be lovely, that'd be glorious, that would be gorgeous. For now, we have to follow the Fool and Darkstar and others here while they make their way into this misery. One misery less, and only the Fool is left. MG lying in wait. They're ready to shoot. Brightest. Ah, but that is the misery of the Foy Forests. Okay, the forest. Mold on the left, Millers as well. Multiple people closing in. We are gonna leave Fool here in a moment. Advances. Might be bad timing here. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the side in a moment. There we go, gets one of them. Falcon goes down. Shifty already going into cover. It might actually be an MG that exploded. It might be an MG off here in a moment. Moldo survives and goes down. Shifty uses the time to advance. That being said, has been spotted. And Shifty takes him down. Very nice. We leave these brave little souls here and we take a look at the people. Whoa. Under the map. Now that's peak hell and loose. No, we stay over here. With AT, well, with Oziri. And with the MG that's far in the distance and is over a little pest. Or with the tank that I literally just oversaw. That's impressive. Missed the actual tank. Ricochet. Missed the tank straight in the center of the screen. Fun. Vade with another rocket. If that tank had would have driven backward more, that would have impacted. Slides scarce there at the moment. Maybe Oziri rocket in a moment. An NT shell down from the road would be lovely in their territory. That could help a bit. I wondered why we never got something like an upgradable puck station. You know, like, oh, we have the basic puck, and then you can... Overshot. You can upgrade it with some, you know, sandbags and shit, so it's always the second shot. Or one shot at least. Or just so it's a bit safe against enemy light... Sorry, small arms fire. I did hear that, though. That was a tank getting peppered. Tiger tank. Question is against whom? Maybe tank over there. Don't see anything else in the area. Lots of OPs and nothing else. I might leave these nuts because I don't think they're going to do much advancement here. And we were also in the middle of watching the sides here, weren't we? Ah, yeah. Oh, a little stretch from back. But yes, I welcome all the new people that have not been here because I have never casted a match on the HBL with 404 or with Oktogon. Oktogon, sorry. And I don't think I have done more than 5 foil matches in my life. So this is a special. Well, I was a co-caster at Stews, I guess maybe over 5. Or maybe I'm just not remembering everything. Who knows? I shall follow this tank for a moment as he is going into the sides here. Beautiful advancement from the Panzer IV. Trying to break the front line here, going in the back line, and is fucked. Fetzen lying in wait. Second rocket. Shaboom. There we go. One more, please, Fetzen. I would like to have a nice little aerial shot here. Fetzen. Yeah, it's gonna get splashed. Bad choice of splash area there. They might think he's dead, though. They might leave, and then he's gonna get it. Alright, Fetzen, we're gonna give you a nice little cinematic angle. There we go. Alright, Fetzen, come on. Third rocket. Oh, come on, Fetzen. Do you have no... Ah. He's pinging for his team. Okay. Octopox. Come on, cinematic shot for me. Come on. There we go. There we go. Lovely removal there of the forwarding Panzer IV here. Bit of a gathering here as they're clashing more and more onto the 4th point at the moment. 404. Oktogon having to defend their second one. Ugh. If 404 is able to get into the trenches, then it's getting quite ghastly, I have to say. If they are able to make it into the trenches, and they're safe from material and other shenanigans. Slicksy on the holdout here gets instantly removed. Not a great amount of people alive that can defend this. Too much artillery is coming down, too much destruction at the moment. Highway slightly filled with corpses here today. Oh well. Advancement is stopped slightly. We're gonna go up in the sky for a moment to get a bit of an overview here of the overall situation. There we go. What a weird shape. But then again, I guess it's fields outside, so it kind of makes sense that the forest is this weird shape, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, they're so condensed. Imagine an artillery column right now. Good God, everything would get wiped. That's El Bombingerano, as the Spanish say. Oh, somebody's gonna eat nothing tonight here. Bombingeran from Kingston, not from Kingston, sorry. From Sam. Goes through, people are running. Yeah, but it doesn't care, ignores it. Yeah, something. Alright. Cleared out a bit there. The front line has shifted. Well, no, that's not shifted, but the front line has been cleared up a bit. Problem is, Breite Schwer, I would assume, is still alive there from 44, which will slow down any kind of attempt to recapture the area, or rather the ground here. Foreign from respawns, and now they're gonna do it all over again. Okay, while they're doing that, what's going on there in the back? Is there another recon play here? Where is that Noodle? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. And... Bye. Recon tank. Bit too close. They're going into the open here. The open is a horrible, horrible land of murder and despair. We are after all on Foy. Alright, we have seen some fighting in here. It's getting a bit... See, I'm tempted to still stay here at the moment. I know I haven't looked at all at the right side, but they're having some crunchy combat, you know, in between the points right now, which is nice. These have been built. We're gonna have one little zoom in through the whole thing here at the moment. As you can, Lamokot and others are making their way here. The forest is filled with Bratwurstenschnitzel smell as both German teams are clashing here right next to N30 highway. Bonus points for flamethrower from Volker there. Beautiful. That's so amusing that I will actually go there. I will actually go there because that's hilarious. A flamethrower. Oh. Bit of time, yeah. Got slightly injured there. I mean, he's not shooting anybody. There's nobody there, but I like the motivation there. Doesn't see Pipsy there on the sides. You'd think that flamethrower tank on the back would also be slightly white, like covered in snow or something, but no. Body bots are coming down as is a bombing run. Alright, they're gonna be with you, Falk, in a moment. Ah, and Falk gets squished by the bombing run because it's diagonal. Ah. Tapper and Co. Roof as well. Fetzen might survive. No, Fetzen didn't survive either. Big removal, and this would be the moment where Front 4 needs to push in right now with some manpower. Problem is the manpower is far behind, and that's not going to be any important push. That was a wasted bombing run. Because the amount of time it takes them to get people into the attack zones now. That's time that the enemy has to respawn, and right now nothing has changed from the initial clash here a moment ago. Ach ja. Leute. Also doing this here. There we go. What's this little group of Auswanderer? Oh, a chicken on the side, lovely. Generator on the side there, shelling over to Westband, and will try to cross here. I mean, he would get some nice targeting on the sides. Never mind. Highlighter. And he's scared and running away. Ah, he's watching the tank, or rather watching where the tank is. As the tank is over there in the distance. Joshua and Gamer TV. Getting ready to ping and mark. Jumps over, gets injured. We shall follow this brave Noodle. We stopped following this brave Noodle. There we go. Back we go. Little peek on the world. They're still trying to clash there without much success. That light tank is getting into some crazy wacky action. Who's in there? Knuckle and Nuclear. Okay. Gladiator on the side of the anti-tank weapon. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nope. Who goes in? Front hits. Panicky move. Between the trees. Beautiful from Gladiator there. Come on, third rockets. Uka that bust that Uka, and there we go. Kill steal from the side. From Fentfather. From Fent. There we go. Light tank support there. Got nullified. Do I go back? No, I'm gonna stay with these noodles for a moment. As Oktogon is holding out against the forces of Fortin 4, who of course in this setup have a bit of an upper hand. The Westman is an awful point to recapture as the Americans. Or capture. Or even touch, or see, or hear about. Precision strike, do I bother? It's far away, I might not make it in time. Nah, it's already over. It's already over. And by the way, the tank survived. There we are in the open, bit of a brave one. Yeah, I was gonna say, a bit of a brave one, that's not gonna work. Wave advancing here. Yeah, look, it's one of the people. Oh god, it's a cold little day, isn't it? Darkwing Duck making his way. A name I remember. A name you should also remember because he just perished. Sorry about that. Let's have a little bit of a view here. Advances. Well, I say advances. And that's the problem because of all of these shenanigans. It's so hard to advance for. It's such a hard, unthankful experience. Which is why I'm surprised they actually played foil. Good god. Mate, nah. Dat wird nix, dat wird nix. Now, on the other hand, if you're an AT player, you might have something delicious here. Fence. Bit out in the open. A bit out in the open there. I don't think he unleashed all his ammo yet, so I don't think that was that one. Nobody else. Throne gets slightly peppered there. Castle chips respawning. Might see a nice little rocket come in here. From the darks of the forest. Cyprex as well. AT players from Oktogon are getting ready. Licking their little fingers. Going... Closing in. Yeah, Fend also respawning. This could be quite a pummelage. First rocket for Fend. Impacts. What the fuck? There we go, Fend. Okay, good. I like that it just hit a tree there. This, lovely. Yeah, heavily damaged. And there we go. Fend takes the tank alone. Panzer 4 here with a horrible, horrible fight. Getting damaged and damaged and damaged. And with that, destroyed by the forces of Oktogon. 30 minutes over. Initial reaction of my side. Bit slower than Division 1 matches, but that being said, I like the fun moments. There is some nice similar shenanigans here. OP removed, yeah. Sploshage, very nice. Also, a shout out to that man, to Fent there. I don't know the full name, but Fent. Very nice, very good nerves of steel there. Very good nerves of steel. Did very well overall with peppering that tank 3 times in a row in close range. That was actually not bad. Need a drink. Monte Gusto is Monte MGO. Whoop. Oh, Henry, sweet Henry. Oh, oh. Ooh, what a soft little tippy-tappy MG at the start. Lovely. Yeah, you might want to... Ooh, yeah, you want to might... Oh, God. Doesn't defend? Sure, you heard the rocket now. There we go. The rocket gave it away. There we go. Hey, it's getting shot mid-air. That should be a bonus point. Now we're on the side. Should at least shoot here. Does not connect with anything. Mate, just get your gun out. Oh, we win with the other MG. Thron gets the gun here. Lovely. That might be on YouTube in a moment. We might see on YouTube. Come on, YouTube the corner. Works. Lovely. Counter rocket, that was the OP removal. Very nice. Anything in here? Garrison is still close. They could at least get the garrison, and that should be the second rocket. So third one is going to go into this ditch here. Advancements. There we go. Yeah, Fend with a clear out here. Very nice job of Fend. And grab a couple of the defense. Lovely. But something should have clicked now. Something should have clicked. They must have realized that something is off here. The amount of people that keep popping up here from this spot. That's also a tank. You might want to go off the road, Vive. You might want to go off the road there. Else you're going to get horribly, horribly... Oh, never mind. That might be the removal. That might be the removal. They might splash the wall there. Puma tank. Yeah, holding them down at the moment. That being said, the Cassius, I see Cyprex there. Sorry, Cyprex. That should be a nice one. Cinematic angle for you, come on. Cyprex. Okay, so chip anybody. And shoot. There we go. That could have been a nice angle. No. But that was the removal. Now people are moving. I like that they actually had the train of thought. They were actually standing there. There we go. Everybody roofs it. And they have removed one of the apparent garrisons here on the front line. I would say that that garrison is not great that they made there. It's a cool little garrison, but... You know... I mean... It's a bit of a red zone garrison, isn't it, for you? So it's gonna get blocked all the time. I guess, you know, in this case, if they're already this close to enemies, you probably don't deserve to spawn there anyways. Fair enough there. As Oktogon is spreading out here everywhere, I like it actually getting a bit more ground here, so Fun 4 has to fight really in here. We do wonder if that rocket is gonna end at some, but there we go. Not that great. But we do wonder what this cold winter day on Foy is gonna bring us in terms of joy. For me, it's gonna bring me Fent, hopefully, shooting Red B there in a moment. Goes up, yeah, doesn't check. The northwest's dangerous and pays for it. Hello, Bemingerano. Churro, why not so? Corretto, lecker. Bombing run goes through, missing everything. Is there a garrison at least here? Wow. Yeah, but it's still standing. That's actually sad. Look at that. It's still in the center. It's still in the marker. But it blasted outside. The explosion was outside. Garrison doesn't go down. They can carry on attacking the point. OPs would have, you know, it wouldn't have been an issue either way. I would assume there's also some supplies there somewhere hidden. It's not that big of a deal, but it would have been a nice removal there. Let's have a little peek. So we have been on the right a moment ago. Let's have a little peek on this area here as well. Advancing. Grey Knight in the house. Oh. That should be a bad sound for you, Grey Knight. You might want to move at some point. Well, he might have his order to just face down this little square hole. Wer ist denn die Schwarztante hier? Wo ist denn das? Yeah, nearly there. TV game's too fat for the window. There we go. Goes around, come on, and the removal. Nope. Does not clear out the house, which I thought would be the first step to do here. These people keep shooting you from there. Team advancing into trenchlands, so we might take him out here in a moment. Advances through, fair enough, going for the hunt for OPs and other fun shenanigans. It's not a massive airhead, buddy. You might want to stay low. And there was a TK. I think there was a TK there through the forest by Oktogon themselves. Great. Man is advancing further and further through the forests. Another bombing run coming down. Completely pointless. Did he just jump over a rocket? Not a great finale, but great jump over the rocket there. Very nice jump over a rocket. 53 minutes left. That bombing run wiped out one person max. It's not a lot. Do we stay here? Do we go elsewhere? Nah, we stay here for the moment. We stay here for the fun shenanigans between two teams. As Oktogon is slowly getting more and more tension, sadly, on their territory. As Front 4 is pushing in more and more. 17,000 channel points towards Oktogon, 0 points towards Front 4. That's an impressive bet that somebody's gonna lose fully. That is quite the gamble. But as well, lovely. What we have? Still not advancing here, still too locked down at the moment, too much carnage happening here. Now they're slowly moving. OP in danger, there we go. Artillery takes down the defender, and the grenade removes the OP. No late spawners either, grenade rolls over. That should be it there. More and more removal here from 404. There we go. As they advance, the garrison is still good on the side here. Where's that garrison out of interest? Ah. That can get sniped. It's not a great one. I mean, it's the best one can do, but yeah, they're already shelling the area here. Which means that garrison is gonna go in a moment. Yeah. And we have somebody touching the hard cap. No skill! A name you remember from before. First one to touch the hard cap here, finally. Advancing forwards. Cinematic shots for the man. There we go. On fire into the trench line. Needs to also check the ground here in this case, in case there's mines down here. Takes a moment, which is a good moment to actually check the map. All the red warnings now on these spawns here. Everybody is on high alert. Unlike No Skill, who's watching the wrong side. Oh, No Skill. It's always the side you don't watch. That's the side that's gonna get, you know. And you're gonna get shot from. Akuma advancing into the ground. There we go. Radiator. That was an impact on a vehicle. That was an impact vehicle hit. I heard that. Where's the tank here? Who is getting shot? Nobody. What? Weird. But I'm not feeling it right now for Oktogon. Oktogon having some really big issues here holding the line. I might say, although they have moved a lot, yeah, but they're all in the hard cap now, which means artillery is gonna hammer down on them. They're just gonna lose half the defenders just to artillery at this point. Well, I guess it's Foy, it's highway. It's not gonna be that bad because you have trenches, you know, it's not like flatland. But it's still gonna be freaking awful. Very nice shot against Voodoo there as well as a secondary target. I did like that quite a bit. A rocket getting ready. Ribbity rubbity rup against. Is he gonna shoot a tank? I was shooting the house again because of the MG. Fair enough. Maybe with a second rocket that might connect. And he's not alive anymore. Never mind then. Alright, I need to get some north-south feeling here again. Come on. What do we have? This is the map. This is the misery watching right now. With Tim Games in the back. I was about to look a bit around, but I think I'm gonna stay with Tim here for a moment. Get sneaky as well. Lovely. Goes on the roof. This should be a big harvest from him. Pings and shoots. They're gonna get 7 peeps. He should be the next one to follow here. Lovely shot against Fetzen as well. Glorious. Should probably move and look at all these enemies. There we go. Yeah, pops another one. Oh, it's a Pringles can. Pops everybody there. And gets removed from his own artillery. But the man has made enough time. The man has bought enough time for his squad here. Everybody would be able to advance here. There's nobody left in the hard cap. Yeah, they're now advancing more and more. They know where the garrison is. They know where the source of all Oktogon evil is right now. Grenades are closing in. Yeah. Garrison gone, and they're clearing out the trench as well. And that's a strafing run. More of a middle finger than an active ability. And that is definitely a big W here for 4-4, at least for the 4th point. Road to Bastogne is gonna be... I mean, it's Road to Bastogne. It's one of the worst points. I have to say, I remember why I didn't like 4 years as a map to cast. Not because it's such a hard one to cast. It's very condensed, like Remagen when it comes to like, oh, where should I watch? Well, watch that spot, or that spot. Sorry, that spot, or that spot. But in this case, it's... I mean, look at this freaking hard cap. You might accidentally spawn in the enemy hard cap if you put it on the border at garrison. This is such a pain for the layout. All American hard caps are right there at the border. So painful. So very painful for all of them here. Yeah, losing more and more material here. Just getting annihilated. Good God. Tank rolling in, but it's not a tank that you might like. It's a tank from 404. 404. Brezel nach vorne. So viel Gebrezel. Wisst ihr an... Yeah, that's a tank rush. That's a tank rush. We might have a short match today, kids. That's not for anti-tankers. No, I do like them out of anti-tankers. Come on, get that Panzer for. Come on. They lost another anti-tanker. Come on, Käse Chips Osiris. Come on, shell that tank. And there we go with the removal. Was slightly odd, but still good. And right there in front of the garrison. That could have been a really problematic one. Imagine that. Garrison gone. Next garrison over here. People just zip in. Oof. I will give Foy one thing. It's a beautiful freaking map. I mean, look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. As tanks are hammering here as well. I'm actually gonna have the tank out the side for a moment. There we go. Currently the fight. I mean, there's so many tanks. Impact, yeah. Contest, Worm and Badger. Ricochet, yeah. Ricochet as well, but also an impact. That might be it, people. And front hits, come on, and bam. Yeah, there it goes. Ah, so much suffering. So much pain with these vehicles. That didn't sound healthier either. That sounds like an AT cannon going up into the sky. Now, one big thing they have, at least. One big thing they have. As you can see with these little dots here in the world and the slowly loading in foy snowbanks here. There's not a lot of cover here. That's the biggest defense they have, Oktogon here. That's the biggest time saver they have. It's a really awful point, but it's also freaking open in front of it. Promise, the rest of the map is also unbelievably open. Like if I go to the side and I try to catch, for example, this lovely Seewolf that's trying to get the recon tank. I'm trying to get there. Come on! Come on, Seewolf! It's your moment to shine, to calculate everything, come on! A small step for 44, a big step for Compkind. Come on! Come on! You see him? Okay, it's a bit hard to shoot that at that point. I heard a sign. Fuck it. Alright, that man is... Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We are gonna get a recon tank fight, though. That could be fun. Two people. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Impact. There we go. Yeah, you're not gonna dance out of this, buddy. You're not gonna dance out of this. Did they get shot by somebody else there, by the way? Should it felt like they should. Might have been lag. But yeah, that attempt of leaving, yeah, that's not gonna happen. They might have not known where they got shot from range-wise, so fair enough. But yeah, that wouldn't have happened. Lamcotlet also going down, never mind there. Ah, but you can see this whole forest here is where we're gonna find Oktogon for quite a while. Oktogon is gonna hunker down here in these forest tiles. Ah, because let's be fair, if you try to go over the open over Foy, it's such a pain. And people are gonna tell you, you know, people are gonna tell you that, well, on Foy you just have to, you know, change your tactics. You just have to follow out with tanks. Yeah, no, but if you leave any spot on the map with your tank, you're gonna get shot by 3 other tanks. They're lying in wait over there, in the forest. Well, then you need infantry that goes there and smokes the area or advances the... You're not gonna get that either. That's a helmet. Because snipers are gonna take you down, MGs are gonna take you down, and all other kinds of shit is gonna take you down. I feel like Foy is a really, really painful map if you play it. Like, there's lots of ways how this is just gonna be used standing in a, you know, between 2 trees all the day. Trees are gonna flank you, maybe a house once in a while, and you're just gonna stand there and get shot in the face over and over and over. It's the ultimate meat grind. Well, not the ultimate. The ultimate meat grind is still Remag. Which, to be fair, the devs are gonna refresh this year. I don't know if one of the devs is watching, sometimes they do. I don't know what you want to do, buddy, but I don't think I'm gonna fix Remag in any way that people want. And that's not a thing, you know, like I'm saying, oh, the devs are yada yada. No, no, no. I feel like Remagen is really hard to get anyway fixed. Because the major part is the bridge. The main feature is also the main issue. And since there's not meant to be like another way to cross it, maybe we get similar to Smolensk, the very slow crossing ability. But then you just put like 2 MGs on the left and the right side and they just MG everything down. But you could snipe them, yeah, but then you snipe them, they spawn somewhere else on the right or the left, and they will just MG, maybe just one spray in the ocean, and that's it. So I don't know how they're gonna fix Remagen. If they increase the underpath, like the scaffolding below, maybe that will help a bit. So people have multiple ways of going through the bridge, but I don't know what the bridge had, so I can't judge that. Oh, it's not bad actually. Optox, very nice. Another rocket here potentially. Oh, that was a tank shell. But 4 and 4 at the moment, making their way southwards here. Rockets being exchanged. That's a bombing run, I think, I hear. Yeah, a bombing run coming down. It's going to be slightly crunchy. Not very crunchy, but slightly. Might remove a garrison. Yeah, garrison should get removed here. Yeah. 2 to 3 people and the garrison is gone. But they have people alive here. 60 alive, no supplies though, maybe? Well, at least 4 and 4 is deciding that it's time to go. As they're charging inwards. High tank. Impact. Might want to hide behind those locks. Maybe they'll give it at least a bit of hiding space. Not against, again, if you go out in the open, 3 tanks are going to shell you, which is just what happens. That being said, it's not important because we see 4 and 4 at the moment flooding. Well, I say flooding. It's 1 drop of voodoo right now in the hard cap. And it's getting prepared. Damage against voodoos. And should probably go into a corner there to minimize the amount of splash damage he gets. That's gonna be a worrying moment here. Grey Knight also lying in wait. He might have seen them. No, he doesn't. Okay. If Voodoo would just turn around, he could actually take down quite a few people here. Or rather, quite a few important people. Oh, boy. Oh, I see. Okay, he's getting attacked. And grenade. And splosh. Oh, smoke. Even worse. Alright, Alright, the push failed slightly. I'm a bit unsure why that Lux tank kept driving there. Should have just stayed on the hard cap and just sploshed all the corners over and over. But it is what it is, at least. Maybe they just wanted us to not end it off, like, after an hour. Which is fine by me. Sorry. Oh. Here's the drink. Lovely. Hydrate, people, hydrate. Slightly wobbly tank. Ooh, a panther. Sorry. For me, this is amazing. I haven't seen a panther in like 3 years, really. Well, that's not true. I saw one panther the other year. What a fun little vehicle. So square boxy and also resistant against damage. That's a fourth tanker. Repairing the tank at the moment, helping out the front. It's so much open. It's such an open world, isn't it? Good God. I mean, what can you do? Maybe you're an AT player over there and you build an AT cannon. That would be a nice thing to see. Oh, you get horribly peppered over there. Was that going to be a rocket? Come on, Cyprex. Ah, the tank moved! The tank moved! Was such a good little shot, potentially. Or a horrible shot, I don't know. Okay, come on. Oh, no, come on. Cyprex, another one. Medium range. Well, it's actually long range at this point already, isn't it? Come on, Cyprex, another shot. I want to see another rocket. Yeah. What? Oh! Oh! Okay. I'm fucking with that. Sure. Out of rockets? Yeah, he might be out of rockets. Not gonna... Yeah, it's just out the open. He wants to get shot. Yeah. Yeah. And bam, there we go. Fend on the side, maybe with a rocket here in the back to get the panther, maybe. Sees the panther, smells the panther. Well, can't touch the panther. Oh, okay, not gonna happen. Cool. Panther going right between the enemy. Impact from behind. It's not a good sign. And Panther goes down. Tim Games goes down. Oh, Shifty goes down. Fanatics and Volker still here at the forefront. It's a crunchy little line here at the forefront. The little Oktogon tank here hiding behind. Smoking sights. Tank got removed the backline there again. Shorty advancing. Lots of rockets being used. Lots of smoke. Lots of rockets. And the big splash of Rudy that had splashed everybody. Sim Games smoking more and more. Fanatics the only one still alive here in the area. Could put on an OP. Might be a bit... no, it's not gonna move. His OP is good already. Is he waiting for an OP? At least keep your gun out, you... Well, that's a clock, yeah. At least keep your gun out, you silly noodle. Or is he dead and the admin cam has not noticed it yet? That could also be the case. Well, he's overall unnoticed, I guess. You know, you couldn't... Really? Wow. You're a very brave man, I have to say. I don't think it's gonna work out for you, but... You know, more power to you. Oh, look at that. There's an enemy closing in the trench. Are they literally not gonna get... Oh my god. Oh my... And they shot each other. No escape. skill getting shot in the stomach. Amazing. And there we go. That might be it. No skill, the only one left alive. Could do a nice section at least. Scorched Earth, people spawning. Mate. Precision strike. Right on top there. OP has been removed. This would be the moment to... No! One lovely session of 2 minutes and then splashed hard cap there with that. 2 minutes. Think about how many people would have respawned in 2 minutes. Ah, oh, it's okay. What is it then? 29:30ish. Ah. But at the moment, everybody is gathering here on this side. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. 1 people missing as well. 98 people at the moment. But Albert has 2 people. Yeah, but I don't think we have a cast on the other side. And it was a little score for Bayer there in chat. Because somebody wanted to see the scoreboard. Delay, yada yada. But in 30 minutes you will see it. As you're playing on the very cold, extra cold, crunchy version of Foy, they are making their way here. I'm gonna go up in the sky. Little check up on the map again. Oktogon not really able to do anything here when it comes to like leaving the forest line. Medium tank also advanced, you know, on the side here will get destroyed by tanks lying in wait, presumably multiple tanks lying in wait. But Oktogon is at least trying to make it a 1-4, not a 0-5. Fair enough. Was that noise? That's just a okay. Just a recon play. And of course, if you came in late, there were a few funny moments. We have everything Twitch-wise up after the stream ends. And then of course we have the locally recorded version that goes on the VOD channel. Birdwatch channel with, I think at this point, 7 years of Editors competitive every weekend. Yep. A lovely thing to do every weekend. Oh god. Actually, I see 2 brave noodles, Shifty and Tim, making their way through the forest here. Advancing, yep. Going through, sees the tank, smells the tank, cannot touch the tank yet. Goes side, here's the OP. OP removed, no late spawners, very nice. Gets peppered though. From Fieser, I would assume Fettsack. Oh, and gets Fiesered. There we go. Alright, we align the camera again a bit more northwards. Shifty, do we watch Shifty for a moment? It's gonna be a long run for Shifty. But Oktogon at the moment not really with anything else than just trying to keep their corner here alive, slash with trying to keep their forest clean. Yeah, both with only limited success so far. Well, still success though. Shells being shelled, planes being planes, and Matthias being Matthias. Yeah, doesn't matter. All right, what do we have? Can I get something funny? And I like the tank here. I mean, we never had red zone garrison back here. And we're engaging. Let's have one little peek at that little saboteur unit here in the back. And we can't because they got over-annihilated. Okay. But right now, Fonfer is running through the backlines here, through the HQ. Whoop. Rose trying to get a removal of enemies here. Enemies and enemy garrisons. I mean, they're taking the sector means they can't spawn the HQ normally, so they need to go on the, what's it called, on a normal garrison then. With others advancing, if they are managing to remove the other garrisons here in the center and the east. Yeah, that's gonna limit the amount of spawns they have available here. On the Oktogon side. Sneaking through, unaware where the OPs are, not aware that the OP is just around that corner. Just to your sweet side there. Do see a bombing run again. Bombing run coming through, yeah, bombing run will hit. A garrison as well, lovely. Right on, very close but did connect. Garrison has been destroyed. This would be a great moment to start something like an attack. Oh, I might see the idea of an attack here. But actually impacted, very nice. Tanks advancing. Slowly but steadily. Tanks rolling in. With a slight bit of damage here. Panzer IV is getting shot by quite a bit. Front line is moving. Volkan Co also there on the side. I might actually have a cowboy shot. Cowboy shot. Yeah. Optox again. Very. I have to say, Oktogon really shines out with their rocketeering here. I mean, they're not shining with their recapturing every point, don't get me wrong, but they're shining with the amount of rockets. Very nice rocketing from both sides here tonight, I have to say. I like that. I mean, all the way back to the OP. Cool. Tank far away. Tries to repair a bit. Should at least... Oh, no skill's gonna repair. Okay. Akuma there on the side. Oh, removes one of the men. Very nice. One has been removed. That's a lot of people. And the anti-tanker gets instantly shot. Ah! Yeah, they're gonna drive around. They're gonna splash the corner there as much as they can. And that's gonna be the removal of that little group here. And OP. All by. Optox. Oh, Optox. Thank you. And the grenade takes it down. There we go. Part of that is Optox. Bombing run coming in. Bombing run over the sides. Ooh. Bombing run over there in the center field. Trying to destroy the 4-4 forces that made it into the forest line here on the right side. Oktogon trying to keep it up here, but... it's not happening at the moment, is it? More and more tanks are closing in. They're just there on the cusp. Medium tanks heavily damaged, but still going on, still going strong. And again, not going down. Again, not going down. They keep getting peppered and peppered over and over. Ah, finally was able to climb, then he gets bloated up. Ugh. Capture progress is starting. 7 there in a corner. Very smart. Should stay low and farm as many as possible that pass him. Yeah, now the tanks are charging in. They want to get in there, into cover. Heck, even if you go into the trench, it's fine. Just go in there. American supply drop has gone down. That's not enough. Killing 7 should wipe everybody. There we go. Get shorty at least. But this might be it, kids. This might be it. 404 forces. With a lovely display of just... good God, another tank. Displaying something, I'm sure. Precision strike would be hilarious here. Imagine precision strike, American one, pop, 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 getting 3 tanks. I will get my respect. Aaron also coming down. Yeah. Come on. Commander Sam, come on. Precision strike 3 tanks. You might lose the match, but you get all the prestige points. All prestige points. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's not gonna happen, is it? So many satchellers and other things here. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I would have loved another precision strike there. God, would have been beautiful. But that is the forces of 404 on hill 400s. Taking the victory here. Thought we'll be a bit faster. There we go. Let me get the angle camera again. There we go. And that's 404 taking the victory here on 4.